Okay, a little more about narcissism. Good old narcissism. It seems they literally expect you to put up with it. That's why they seem kind of baffled, offended, or shocked that you would actually get mad the way you're being treated. It's because that's the way they were treated. You're supposed to put up with it. You're supposed to put up with it and never get mad. And how dare you get mad? They literally expect one of the key characteristics is the entitlement. They're entitled to treat people however they want. They're entitled to treat people with disrespect. Never own up to anything. Never apologize. I don't need to apologize to you. You're just supposed to forget about it and continue worshiping me. It's the way they were treated, so it's going to be the way they're going to treat you. They expect you to just put up with it because of the entitlement. However, the moment you are disrespectful to them in the slightest way, they can't handle it, right? Rules for thee, but not for me. It's the entitlement. They can treat you however they want, and you're just supposed to put up with it. But you have to show them nothing but respect. They want all the respect in the world. They expect all the respect in the world without having to show any respect. This is what you're dealing with. They literally expect you to put up with it. That's what I'm saying. It's insanity. You're dealing with insanity. And you have to realize it's not you, it's the insanity. And it takes holy patience and understanding to deal with. Okay. You know. It's really hard not to get angry at them. It's really hard and difficult and challenging to not react. Complete disrespect. Because again, they look normal. They look normal. They're not wrapped in bandages. They look normal. So you perceive it as normal. It is not normal. They're not going to understand why you're mad. They don't understand why you're mad. They know it's going to make you mad. It's a serious illness. Nothing computes right, okay? It's what they call lack of empathy. They don't understand. They don't understand. Lack of empathy is understanding. They don't understand. Okay, they don't understand. Nothing is computing right. They do it to purposely make you mad a lot of the time. Sometimes it's just automatic. Involuntary. They just don't know any better. They don't even know how rude they're being. It's just the way they were treated. That's the way you're supposed to coexist with people, just with disrespect, rudeness, belittling, humiliation from other people, all these things, all the things, you know, I'm sorry, all the things that they do. They expect you to just put up with it. Getting mad at them is not going to change them. You notice? It's like someone punching you in the face and then getting mad at you because you got angry. It's a serious. They don't understand. They don't understand. They think you're supposed to just put up with it because of the entitlement. I'm repeating myself. I'm just trying to explain to people what you're dealing with, because it's you don't think you're dealing with insanity. You don't think you're dealing with literal insanity at first, and you are. It's literal insanity what you're dealing with. And it breaks your heart that this person you care about has such a chance. You don't want anyone you care about to be under such a spell, to be trying to, put it in a kind way. You don't want anyone you care about to be going through that. It's what they're going through. You think they're having a good day. You think they're enjoying themselves, treating them. No, they're not. They're in a world of torture, mental torture. And you don't want anyone you cared about to be going through that, right? It breaks your heart. And it's mental torture. Mental torture. Okay. What they're going through, what narcissists are going through. So, you're thinking to yourself, of course I'm going to be mad. Why are they angry at me for being mad at what they did? Of course I'm going to be mad. Because it's this sickness. It's this serious. Nothing. It's being understood. Nothing is being understood in their minds. Again, you are the one who can think correctly. You are the one who can think logically here. So, and being mean to them doesn't. I'm I still react. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I still react. It's going to take some time. It's really difficult to deal with. Oh, and disrespect and never react. Teaches you not to behave that way. Make sure I don't behave this way. Just completely irrational. Rude. Belittling. Do I humiliate people? Do unto others, right? Because you would have them do unto you. It's so true. I don't want to be treated like this. So I don't need to be treating people like that. Difference is, they can't really help it. I feel like I can help it. I know they can't really help it. When it's a sickness, it's a sickness. It's a mental illness. I know I can help it. Some people cannot help it. They were that severely abused. Brain damage. So just know that they expect you to put up with it. It's the sickness it literally expects you to put up with it because of the entitlement. Okay. So. They're not going to understand why you're mad. Because you were just supposed to put up with it. They're going to get offended that you're mad. How dare you? How dare you get mad that I'm abusing you? That's what you're dealing with. How dare you get mad that I'm abusing you? Bone chilling, right? Bone chilling? A little bone chilling. Slightly bone chilling. Scary. Scary, right? Bone chilling, scary. The best thing to do is just to get away from these type of people if you can. No matter who they are. Sometimes we can't get away. I know. Sometimes we can't get away. Or it seems like we can't get away. Ultimately, you could split whenever you want. Just psycho it. You're gone. Discard. You could. You have that choice to be a psycho and discard like they do. You have that choice. Just discard the person. Could you live with yourself? Could you live with that? Being a discarder. You don't want to be a discarder like they are. That's the thing. You don't want to be a discarder like they are. You don't want to be a psycho. Psychos can just, like they do, write you off. Write it off. You have to kind of be psycho in life, yes. But you don't want to be a discarder of human beings, right? You never want to discard a human being, no matter who they are. And you don't want to be that cold. You don't want to be that cold. What's the other choice? Lose your mind? That's the other option. Be cold or lose your mind. Because you're going to turn cold if you lose your mind. If you lose your mind, you turn ice cold. Dry ice. Sub-zero. Right? Black beast starts to emerge. You can get away from the narcissism. If you can get away from the narcissism, get away from it. If you have to be around the narcissism. If you have to be around the disrespect all the time. You have to repower your brain with positivity. That's what it's about. Just realize that this person expects me to put up with it. They're gonna get offended if I get mad at their abuse. That's the way it is. They're gonna not understand why I'm offended. They don't understand. Like I said, nothing is computing right with narcissism. Just realize they expect you to put up with it. Because they don't understand. That's how they were raised. So just refuel your body with positivity, nutrition, fruits, vegetables, water. So you don't let it get to you. Exercise. Self-love big time. So you don't let that hate get to you.